I'm also making it for anyone else who feels a little lost or what to do, what's going to happen with life, the world. I think so many of us are trying to figure out our purpose. That could be truly just existing, but I really believe that there are a lot of you just like me that feel like their purpose is a little bit more than just in existing and wanting to leave this world better than we found it, wanting to share wisdom and support others. And so I just wanted to come on here and say, these are the things that I'm focusing on, and I really hope that it resonates with you. So the first one is that we need to hold so tightly to communities. And if you are not, or you don't feel like you are a part of a community, there is one for you. And I really believe that it's vital to find it. So it can be a parent group, a very dedicated friend group, but I really want to push us to go outside of your family, go outside of your friend group. These are where the actual conversations are happening. This is when things can make you feel uncomfortable and you can have really transformative experiences. So it could be a book club, it could be your yoga studio, it could be a business leadership group or a place that you volunteer, but where you are actually getting out in community and having legitimate interactions with others, and you are creating safe spaces for people to be themselves and to do something outside of yourself and your family. The next thing I think is trying to be as absolutely authentic as possible. I mean this literally with my entire heart, that where we are in the world right now, we do not have any time to not be ourselves and to be authentic and to be real, and to also give ourselves the time and experiences to just take the masks off, to expose ourselves to mistakes and our trauma, whether that's big T trauma, little T trauma. And if you want to do something, then you need to go do it. It makes me so sad to think that there are so many of us that are just capable of so much in this world, and we just let kind of insecurities and fear hold us back. And I am not talking about taking insane risks that would hurt yourself and other people. I think you know what I'm talking about. And I don't know why I feel the need to say this, but as a millennial, maybe like an elder millennial, 35, 36, 37, I refuse to believe that the entire world is ending and that I'm not going to make it to an old age, and that I just refuse to believe that. It is incredibly fatalistic. I don't know what the point would be of sticking around if that was kind of your perspective, and that's just not how I operate. So, I know that there are better days ahead, but one thing I just need, I really encourage the rest of us who are millennials or Gen X, we have to do better. We have to be better than any previous generation. And isn't that the point of life, number one? But when we get older, and this kind of makes me emotional too, like, we need to remember how important young people are, that the younger generations typically always know how to steer the ship towards the correct direction. And we need to respect the earth, young people. We cannot be jaded. We cannot be greedy. And this is really hard. It's so hard to do right now because even for myself included, you wake up every single day just wanting to do the best that you can for your family. And sometimes that comes out in taking actions or voting or supporting things that really, in the end, you're only thinking about yourself and you're not thinking about long term. And we just have to. That's the thing that will be so devastating to me, is that all of us who are at this age right now, when we're the CEOs, when we are in all of the leadership positions, when we have made it to the top and we're whatever, in control, whatever that means. I know we're not, it feels like we are very much not in control right now. We have to do better. We have to keep everyone in mind. We have to figure out how to have a voice of reason and also be joyful and happy and have perspectives like, hey, y'all, we just want to live our lives. We just want to be happy. We just want to listen to good music and enjoy a glass of wine or lemonade and watch the sunset. And we have to let other people do the same. And that means being paid a living wage and letting people be in the communities that make them happy and live in a world where we can trust the information being given to us and try to control this ever wildly swinging pendulum and keep it a little bit more stable. And most days I don't know how to do any of that, and I'm certainly going through a lot of like emotional release. But I believe in a better day. I know that there will be one. I believe in this weird journey of being human. And if you do things and they are not rooted in love for everyone, the collective, then you need to meditate about it. And for those of us who, like we all are, just waking up to try to provide for ourselves, for our families, and for our loved ones. I'm just validating that feels really hard right now, and we're doing our best.